All right, what's up, Herbs? So I apologize for keeping you waiting. I don't know if that's even English, but I was supposed to have this video ready for you guys way earlier than now. But you know, with the kids at home, with the whole Corona bullshit, with with the kids home from daycare and school, it's quite the special situation. So I hope you understand. All right. So first of all, I guess some of you have read the Bitcoin text report that I published in the Bitcoin Report channel. I did say that so we were trading back here, right? And I said that if we break above 9459, we are going to test range EQ. Look what happened. We broke above and we tested range EQ. Where's range EQ? It's around the 9. Yeah, basically we touched range EQ perfectly here. Right on spot. And we are now seeing price reacting that area. Obviously not a super clear, and I'm going to concentrate on, like, I'm not going to go into the details on the weekly time frame, because like the daily time frame and lower is where the action is right now. So first of all, we'll take a look at the daily, and I'm pretty much going to repeat what I've written in the report already. But on a daily, I gotta just put on my baby monitor here to see if my son is actually sleeping. Hopefully he is. Sorry about that. All right, so putting on the moving images here on the daily, you can clearly see that we had a beautiful move here from bouncing up to 21 EMA on the daily here. So closing the daily above the 21 EMA daily is not really, in my opinion, confirming the reclaim. And as you can see here, we had kind of like a fake out here. We closed open and close the daily here, but immediately went down. We had a open and close below the 21 EMA daily here, so that was my like bearish signal, right? And as long as, like, I'm pretty sure that this daily candle will close above the 21 EMA daily, so we have our first daily open and close. It's not a clean one, as you can see. We did touch the 21 EMA daily here. For the best confirmation, like if you're looking for daily open and closes above the 21 EMA daily, the best kind of close is a clean open and close. And what I mean by that is an open and close without any wicks touching the level below, and in this case it's the 21 EMA daily, right? So yeah, we had a bounce at the 21 EMA daily. I told you guys that if we do get a move up from 21 EMA daily, we're most likely going to test the range EQ. Where are we at right now? Well, we're testing the range EQ, right? So what's the next? Like, I know a lot of people, like, I need to actually think before I speak, and I'm going to try to, like, say this the right way. So I know a lot of people, a lot of new traders, and I know we have a lot of unexperienced and new traders in the bird nest, and the whole thing with the bird nest is to educate you guys and take you guys from being, new beginner traders to become professional, I'm losing words here. Hopefully, like, you understand what I'm saying, right? So right now, I know a lot of people of you are not really sure what's happening. And to me, it's very clear what's happening here, right? But I know a lot of people are maybe unsure of what's happening here and not sure if they should long Bitcoin or short Bitcoin. Like, for me, I'm not a long-term trader. I do not, like, I don't buy Bitcoin for long term or something like that. Like, I trade, like, I trade Bitcoin, I trade alts, I trade forex, and I'm a trader that I'm quick in and out, right? So from my perspective, I will show you what I'm looking for to take a trade, either a short trade or a long trade. But I'm also going to show you where I think Bitcoin is strong on the higher time frames, right? When do you want to buy Bitcoin for a move up to like 14k or 20k, right? When do you think, like when do I think Bitcoin is going to all-time highs? That's what I want to try to show you guys, right? So first of all, where do we have a trade? Well, I'm a price action trader. I mostly trade off horizontal support and resistances and just price action, right? And with that strategy, I'm more like this strategy that I'm doing is more developed towards the short-term trading, right? Because when you use only horizontal levels, they're great to show you like when price gets above a certain level, that's a sign of strength, right? And when it gets below a certain level, that's a sign of weakness. But it's not really, this type of price action analysis is not really made for, you know, the long-term trades, right? It's when looking for like what's the possibility of Bitcoin going to 20k, all I can say is, well, if we do close a weekly, like if we have a weekly open and close above 10.5, we might go to 20k, but we have a lot of resistance in between, right? So what I can tell you is, if you're looking for a, and I know maybe some people in the team will have different levels, right? Maybe like Kryptonite or Jay or somebody else will say that if we close above the range EQ, maybe, you know, that's a good move for, you know, good for a high time frame move, right? But every trader in the team is in agreement that resistance is resistance and support is support until proven otherwise, all right? So right now, the setup I'm seeing is we get a breakout here, right? So we got a breakout of this gray box here. The breakout here of the red box is obviously interesting, but the way I'm trading is I always have to find the last low pre-breakout, and this isn't really a completely 100% clean breakout. If we look at the hourly, you can't really judge this candle down here as a breakout candle. You have to look at this last candle. This one is the one candle that broke these highs and these ones, right? So the most immediate support is this gray box, right? If you want to extend it down to make it a bigger support, like you want to include this whole thing here, right? With the low down at around 90.60 and the high up around 9,300. So the last high pre-breakout is 9,300. That's what I'm looking at. And if we come down, I mean, it's even going to be the first retest on like pretty much all time frames, even the 1 minute chart. It's completely clean level, right? Completely clean level, and that's what you want to find when looking to long the last lows pre-breakout, right? So if we get reacted, it's all a game of probabilities, right? It's if we get rejected here at range EQ, and it kind of looks like we are, but you never know, right? You need to really see price break the market structure on, you know, the hourly, and that would mean you break either like these lows here or especially this one here. So if you break that one, obviously you are going to come down here, right? It's like almost 99%, right? Probably not 99, but you know what I'm saying, right? So we get a reaction here, range EQ. We are most likely going down towards range low again. But range low has already been tested. It's an area where we had range on lower time frames already, but this area appears untested. So what I'm looking for a potential trade here. Now, do not take this as a official trade or a trading signal or anything. Take this as educational material and educational information for you to make your own analysis, right? We have not posted an official call on this, but I want to show you what I'm looking for. And if I think that the trade is shaping up to be something interesting, I will most likely post something similar. Do not take this trade without doing your own analysis and research. I'm just showing you what I'm watching. I'm not going to enter this, but I find it pretty interesting, right? So if you guys have been following my analysis lately, especially on the higher time frames, you know, like I don't really feel like I have the time to go into great detail on this because I wanted to keep this video as short as possible. But just check this out, guys. You don't need any levels at all to realize why the 10.2 to 10.5 carry is important. High time frame resistance, break above, we have a potential new weekly uptrend. That's my profit area. It's also confluent with range high, right? This is something I'm watching, right? And obviously, take profit one should be in this area, but that's a very bad R. So like you should probably use this whole area down here as your entry area, average down into this area, take profits up here for a good almost 2R, take like 50% off here, move stop to entry for free trade and let it run, right? Just let it run, because the chances are that if we test 10k again, I think we're gonna break it, and if we break it, we're gonna come up to 10.5, and if we break 10.5, that's when I think it's very, very likely that we come up and test at least 12k. And as you can see, we are now up at a 15R trade. So what you want to do is you want to take partial profits on the way up and raise your stop loss. That's what I'm looking at, guys. Do not take this as a trade right now. It's something that we're working on, and I want to have good confirmation. But I also want to have, you know, to really have full transparency and really show you guys what I'm thinking and what I'm looking at. And for full transparency, or whatever it's called, yeah, I think it's transparent. I'm 100% USDT right now. I will probably fill up my bags on Bitcoin here. But then again, I'm a short-term trader. I'm looking for a move up to range EQ and range high, and will probably sell everything up at range high. All right, guys. So hopefully this is clear of what I'm looking at on the lower time frames. And right now, the only thing that's interesting is the lower time frames. I'm gonna mark out a couple of interesting scenarios here. I think I have like 3 or 4 possible scenarios in my mind. Obviously, the absolute most bullish one, we're gonna use the most green color for that one, is this one. Reclaim range EQ, reclaim range high, reclaim 10.5k, go up and take out whatever level you want up higher. Now, the bullish case number 2 is this one. Come down and test this area, reclaim range EQ for a move up to range high. We're gonna have that green, but a slightly less greener green, because it's slightly less bullish, right? And then the bearish scenario is just straight down like this, right? Down to the 55 EMA. All right, so that's what I'm looking at, guys. And yeah, I'm going to post this chart in my channel too. You guys know what I'm looking at. So yeah, that's it, guys. See you next time. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know what yeah, take care, guys. See you.